Yo, did we just clinch? Did we just clinch the NFC North? Did we just clinch a playoff spot? The Pittsburgh Steelers just defeated the Detroit Lions, baby. Let's go. Let's go. The Detroit Lions have lost, everybody. The Pittsburgh Steelers have defeated the Detroit Lions. Chicago Bears have clinched the NFC North and have clinched the playoff spot thanks to the Pittsburgh Steelers for defeating the Detroit Lions. The magical season continues. As you can see, it's 45 people in here right now. We were live with our live stream last night. The Bears end up winning that game. Caleb Williams, Iceman, was clutch when he needed to be clutch. 2 clutch touchdowns in the fourth quarter, 1 on 4th and 4, 1 for all of it at the end of the game. In overtime, he killed it. Caleb Iceman Williams, man. I'm waiting for CJ to get in here, and we're gonna get to it, man. But until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the music by me, G Walker, Ceejay G. And I keep having my mic muted. What's going on, Bear Nation, the G Walker, Ceejay G podcast? Look, we're doing a post-game show. We didn't do a chance to get to do the post-game show, man, because it was late last night, so we just kind of rolled it into one. CJ hit me up, said, let's do the post-game show. I said, no problem. But if you've been living underneath a rock, the Chicago Bears have just clinched the NFC North and the playoff spot thanks to the Pittsburgh Steelers for beating the Detroit Lions. The Chicago Bears have won the NFC North, man. Bear Nation, how are you feeling right now? I'm hyped. This season continues to be magical, man. We sit here just enjoying the ride, bro. It feels amazing to be here at this point. Let's get it cracking. If you not have shared this, posted this, retweeted this, quoted this, please do so on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, man. I'm G Walker, the CNG podcast. Let's keep the vibes high. Let's keep the music going. What's up, man? The Bears have clinched, man. We've clinched, bro. We've clinched, man. Let me know how you feeling, bro. This is a great season by the Chicago Bears. It's crazy. It's been a great season, man. It's been a great season so far, man. I'm in here by myself right now, but hey, I'm a rocket, man. I'm not by myself if I got you guys with me. So pull up to the show, and we're gonna get it cracking, man. I'm waiting on something. Willing to sacrifice. Hey, you as cold as ice. Willing to sacrifice. Woo! Let's go. Bear Nation, how y'all feeling, man? We got 125 people, 123 people in the chat right now, man. I appreciate the love, man. Like it, retweet it, repost it, share it, whatever we got to do. Let's get it going, man. Bears have won the NFC North by way of the Pittsburgh Steelers defeating the Detroit Lions, man. This is our first time probably winning the NFC North by since 2018. No matter, I don't care how we won it, man. We beat the Packers last night in overtime. The Detroit Lions looking like they were going to be mid all season. You know, Ben Johnson is gone. That team has not been the same since he's left. No matter what the Detroit Lions want to tell you, fan base, it hasn't been the same since he's left, man. So, yeah, Chicago Bears win the NFC North. Yeah. So let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat, man. We're going to keep it going right now. Just waiting on my guys to get in here. We're going to hang out for a while. Bring your thoughts, bring your comments, bring your concerns, man. I got a couple of overlays. We got a couple of graphics, man. So we're going to get it cracking, man. I'm not feeling too well right now, man. A long day. But, you know, grind don't stop, baby. The grind don't stop. So I'm here right now. Not feeling too good. I'm here, man. Pull up with me. 131 people in the chat. The Chicago Bears have just finished the NFC North and the playoff game, man. The playoff spot. We are. The Super Bowl might have to go through Chicago. It's Chicago. Yeah. right. What's going on, everybody? Look. I'm over here playing music right now. It's fun and everything like that, but 128 people in the chat right now, man. What's going on? Chicago Bears continue to win in more ways than one, man. We continue to have this great season. It just keeps going on and on, man. It's amazing, man. It truly is how we continue to win games, and it's really amazing, man. It's really amazing. But let me know in the chat how you guys are feeling right now, man. As G Walker, I'm in here right now. I'm by myself. So holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me, bro. Holla at me. Great. It's been a great season so far, Bear Nation. It's been amazing. It's really been amazing, man. I'm waiting on my guys to get in here. I'm trying to hold back to what I got to say. It's just great. I think I got some more pictures I can put up in here. That's 2 right there. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what we got. CJ, what's up, man? Oh, he left out. What's going on, y'all? Don't do that. CJ, what's up, bro?
What's up, G? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. We just clinched the playoffs, bro, and I think we might have won the division, man. We come here to talk about the post game, and we end up clinching the playoff spot, bro.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, man. So how you feeling, bro?
Feeling pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yesterday was kind of wild.
Right. Yesterday was kind of wild, man. And we got a picture right here from my Just Another Year guy, Jay. Shout out to my boy Nick from Just Another Year Chicago, saying playoffs, Bears clinch playoffs, birth for the first time since 2020. This is an amazing feeling, man. CJ, we've been waiting for this for a very, very long time. And it happened, bro. It happened. Ben Johnson is here. Caleb Williams is here, man. We are ascending as a franchise, as an organization, and players. Like, it just feels really good right now to be a Chicago Bears fan, man. So we came a long way pretty quickly. So with that being said, man, what do you think our ceiling is just this season alone? What do you think our ceiling is right now?
I mean, I think right now we could potentially win maybe 2 playoff games, probably. I'm not going to say as far as us winning the whole thing, because I still think the Bears got a lot of holes on this team that they need to fill before I think they're a complete playoff team. But it's good to see that they made the playoffs. That's a good feeling. Now we just going to see how far they go. I mean, they could prove me wrong, but let's see how far they go.
Right. And I feel the same way. I think that there's no limit, man. I don't know if there's one really good defense in the NFL right now that's like, that I could be like, yo, they just dominant. Like, some of the defenses in the NFC, we played the Eagles, but we beat the Eagles. The defense for the San Francisco 49ers, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the 49ers. I'm not really scared of the Seahawks. I'm not scared of the Rams. We can play with anybody, CJ. We can play with any single body. We got a run game. We got an O-line. We got an opportunistic defense. We got a quarterback that's ascending. And it's been absolutely a pleasure to watch Caleb Williams absolutely cook this year, despite how many people doubted him, CJ, despite our own critique of him. People saying he's behind the ball as far as his development and everything like that. People say they need to see more from him as far as the percentage, as far as completion percentage. as far as touchdowns and everything like that. But the man continues just to be great. He continues to be clutch. He continues to be everything that we need in the fourth quarter. And he's starting to string along good games, a lot of reps, stacking completions. So this is his first year under Ben Johnson, man. And he's looking like an MVP candidate. You know what I mean, CJ? So just what's your thoughts on Caleb Williams? Because we're seeing a lot of Caleb Williams stats. I am since yesterday. Like every day I look up, he's breaking some type of record time, some type of record. He's just doing a lot, bro. So just what's your thoughts on Caleb Williams this season, man? And has he exceeded your expectations at all?
He's definitely exceeded my expectations because if you remember, G, we talked about him throwing the long ball. Why he doesn't do that enough? He did it in the key moment of the game. So that tells me that he is capable of throwing the long ball.
Right.
He just gotta do it. He's very capable of doing everything. Everything that we question him about. He's capable of doing it. He just has to do it. And my belief in him has gotten a little bit higher from that game yesterday. He proved a lot in that game yesterday.
He proved a lot to everybody in the football world. He proved a lot to himself, his haters, his supporters. You know what I'm saying? Opposite teams, even in the division. He left pretty much what they CJ. He left no crumbs. As they saying right now, he ate, right? He left no crumbs, bro. Yesterday, man, he left no crumbs. He left no doubt in anybody's mind, especially to me, for his ability to throw the ball upfield, his ability to scramble when he needed to, because he scrambled when he needed to as well, CJ. He took that game over by himself and showed you why he's him, why they call him the Iceman, bro. The man was ice cold. Ice cold, bro. Ice cold, ice cold, ice cold, bro.
Yeah, the funniest thing, G Walker, that you've been screaming for him to do that all season. When is Caleb going to win the game with his arm? When is he going to be able to put completions together? Right. And it's crazy how everything that we've been talking about, that we need Caleb to do, because we've been seeing the game out of our own eyes. We've been seeing what's been going on.
Yeah,
we've been saying that he needs to win the game with his arm. And I think one thing we have to dial back on: there's no such thing as a perfect quarterback.
Right.
There's no such thing as a perfect quarterback. Okay, yeah, Caleb can win games coming from behind, and that's good. But he may not never have a.
So this is one of the ones I saw. It says Caleb Williams ties Peyton Manning for most fourth footballs through the wind, like it's 80 degrees outside. Okay, CJ. That's the type of arm we have in the Caleb.
For them to do,
yeah.
If they play a lot faster, I think they'll be good. And as far as the Bears in the playoffs, I think they're gonna have to do that at some point against a playoff team.
Yeah, and I appreciate you. Keep throwing that back to me, saying G been saying that this whole time that we got to play faster. Like we really do, man, because people worried about completion percentage. And I'm telling people, like, look, bro, we running the ball like we should, but some of this shit need to stop. Like we need to scheme him and throw, and we need to have better pass plays early. Ben has to be better at adjusting his game to what his skill set of his quarterback is, and not fall in love so much with that run game. And on some level, you're not developing the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? His arm is unreal.
Right.
Like I'm telling people for the past 3-4 weeks, past 6-8 weeks, that Caleb has an arm that he can get you down the field in 2 or 3 throws. So when you're looking at a quarterback with an arm like that, and you're looking at completion percentage, it kind of just messes up your brain. Because we saw what he did, even though Ben Johnson, he shouldn't have called those stupid-ass pass plays on 2nd and 4, right there almost at the red zone. Caleb Williams missed 2 throws. Then he throws a touchdown to Ceejay Walker. Like, that was unnecessary. He completed the pass, they executed it, but I would rather had saw Ben Johnson run the ball with Cal Manunga. You know what I mean? See?
Yeah, right. That would have been a smart play. And that's the only thing. And not to cut you off, Chief. That's the only thing that concerns me with the Bears in the playoff is Ben Johnson's play caller. Like that's very concerning to me because you got to know when to run the football and you got to know when to pass the football.
There you go.
The thing that concerns me, if the Bears get to the goal line, Bennett's gonna start getting Caleb trigger happy to throw the football.
Right.
I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I'd rather for the Bears to lose the game by making the right play, by losing the game, than losing the game to making the wrong play.
Yeah, I mean, just get the first and goal. Like, okay, say you're 2nd and 4, and you get the 2nd and 4 and none got run. Okay, now we 1st and goal. If you got a cool play to throw it. But when you on 2nd and 4 at the 10 or bro, run the damn ball, man, Johnson. Run the ball. But I got some other stuff I want to bring up in here, CJ, and and wait a minute. I want to talk about DJ Moore a little bit, man. I see him up there with Ceejay Walker, man. Even myself, CJ, I've been saying, like, we got to trade DJ Moore, not for the fact that he cannot play, but we had questions about DJ Moore all year as far as his buy-in, as far as his attitude, as far as his body language, as far as his commitment to team, as far as DJ Moore's commitment to wanting to win. He just had a lot of question marks about, can he play a third role? Can he play second fiddle for Rome Odunze, who's coming in 6'3", 6'4", 9th overall pick? Luther Burton, 39th overall pick, that's looking like a DJ Moore, but a better route runner that could go deep. You know what I mean? So what's your thoughts on DJ Moore the last couple of weeks, man, and his play? Because it seemed like when Caleb missed him against the Packers the week before, it was like he was defeated, bro. So I want to know what are your thoughts on what happened? Do you think DJ Moore and Caleb Williams had a conversation? DJ Moore, Caleb Williams, and Ben Johnson. Just what's your thoughts? Because it's completely flipped. And I know Rome Odunze isn't in the game and Luther, but DJ Moore should be getting way more attention than what he's been getting to his case. DJ Moore.
I think Ben Johnson and DJ Moore and Caleb had to sit down because even Caleb said on the deep ball play they kind of planned that play, to run that play during the game. So I think what it was too is that Luther, you could see Luther Burton kind of emerging a little bit, and maybe DJ felt threatened. I don't know about that, but you kind of see his body language change when Luther Burton, started emerging. You start seeing him get open more. You start seeing him get a little bit more vocal out there, but Caleb like, hey, you got to throw the ball open. So, sometimes it takes that guy coming in threatening to take your spot to light a fire under your ass, and I think that's what happened. I think Luther Burton lit a fire under DJ's ass and got him motivated.
And that's a hell of a point, CJ, because competition brings out the best in all of us. Man, you know me probably better than a lot of people. Like, G competitive as fuck, bro. Like when you challenge G, he gonna try to be the first person on the pod. He gonna probably try to do the best edits. He gonna probably try to put the best music. That's what you want to be. You know what I mean? And competition makes a man out of us all, one way or another. So to your point about Luther Burton, he's hungry, bro. He don't have a $25 million contract yet. You know what I mean? He's not established with his paycheck yet. You know what I mean? He's probably still eating oodles and noodles, man. DJ Moore is eating at the steakhouses out here in Chicago, man. DJ Moore is the number one wide receiver, man, on paper, man. So I think that I'm not saying DJ Moore got comfortable, and he might have got comfortable because nobody's challenging him. His quarterbacks wasn't challenging him. Nobody in the wide receiver room was challenging him. So to your point, competition probably woke DJ up a little bit. Him not getting the targets he wants probably woke him up a little bit. And I think that all pretty much show what type of character he is, because DJ Moore is like Wolverine, bro. He got hit in his back against the Packers, bro. I thought it was out the game. He came right back in, bro. He put every single thing, every amount of energy on the line against that Packers game and helped us win, bro. He was a leader yesterday. DJ Moore was a leader, bro. When the offense was looking like we couldn't score, bro, when the offense was looking like it was over with, DJ Moore was coming through. Nice pass down the field, long deep pass. DJ come down with it. DJ Moore come down with the pass. At the end of the game, fourth quarter, he was tired. You saw him fall on the ground. So congratulations to DJ Moore, man, for growing under this new scheme, taking a step back, to the young guys to a certain extent. Understanding that Caleb Williams is still a raw quarterback. Understanding that everybody kind of know like him and
back and win games. I've never seen out of all the time in watching the Bears, I never seen a Bears quarterback or any quarterback for that matter. Let's speak of any quarterback in the league has done what Caleb Williams has done. Coming back and winning these games and beating teams, beating good teams.
Right.
The Eagles.
Right.
You know,
the Packers.
The Packers. All these good playoff teams. It just makes me want to just, you know, sit back and just enjoy what's happening right now, because we could be seeing something special right now.
And the
we haven't seen this since 2006. And I had confidence in that Bears team back then.
Right.
You know, but I'm just gonna enjoy this playoff run from the Bears. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm seeing. You know, and hopefully the defense can get it figured out, and hopefully the offense can pick it up. And that's all we can do is hope for.
Yeah, that's really all you can do, man. And speaking of that, man, we're gonna start talking about some playoffs, man. I don't know if this has probably changed, CJ, but I try to get a couple of things in here because, you know, this stuff always changes, man. But just for real quick, this is division right now. I'm pretty sure we're 8-7 now. We're 11-4. The Packers are 9-5. The Lions are 8-6. I can't see what the Vikings is, but I'm pretty sure it's fucking terrible. But
I think they're 6-8.
We about to take the North, CJ, and never give it back, bro. That's the vibes that I'm getting, that Ryan Poles pretty much promised us when he first got here, is that we're going to take the NFC North and never give it back. He didn't say when. But he said we will. It was only a matter of time. Now, CJ, I think that time is here. So it's pretty cool to see the philosophy and the prophecy of Ryan Poles as far as probably winning the North and never giving it back, man. If there's ever a time to believe in that philosophy, it's right now, CJ, you know?
Yeah, man. It's also pretty funny seeing all the Packer fans shut the fuck up. You know, they got nothing to say today. You know, they be real quiet. You know, it was one guy talking about, well, you know, how Green Bay let a guy that pinched his fingernails win the game. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if he pinches his fingernails. As long as he's winning games, well, that's all I care about.
Same
you know, it's funny how fans like to push a narrative and keep pushing that narrative like it's gonna stick. Winning matters, people. Winning matters. And that's one thing that fans, you know, can say now that they couldn't say years ago. You know,
right.
When the Bears are winning these games, it feels good. It matters. Me and G Walker can come on the podcast and talk about it. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling, man. And I would be doing myself a disservice, you know, because I'm not feeling too good right now, man. I've been running around all day, you know, taking care of the family, helping my son, and, you know, all this other stuff I got going on, man. So, but the grind don't stop, man. The fan base is in here representing. We got 200 people in the chat. Shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate everybody. So we're gonna keep the show moving, man. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna talk about this, CJ. Right now, the Rams. This is flipped, and I'm sorry for the picture, but this is flipped. The Rams are no longer the number one seed. It's the Seahawks, the number one seed, and the Bears are the number 2 seed still. So that might not. This probably changed. So forgive me for having inaccurate pitch, but because I know it changed. But CJ, man, we in the playoffs, man. We have clinched a playoff game. We have clinched a playoff berth since the first time since 2020, man. That's 5 years ago, man. It's a great feeling. Shout out to my good boy, Just Another Year, Nick Rhodey for the picture, man. I pretty much saw it on X, man, and I was looking for content or, you know, just to pull up so we could talk about the playoff berth that we got right now, man. So, you know, it's pretty cool, CJ, man. I don't know if anything else you want to talk about, bro. I'm just super impressed with the coaching staff. I'm super impressed with the quarterback, the run game, the O-line, man, the skill position, group coaches, man, Al Harris, Antoine Randall, Eric Benemy, Dan Rochard, Declan Doyle, JT Barrett, Hightower, just all the people that are involved in the game planning, the training, the health, because we've been destroyed by injuries too, CJ. That's another thing that makes this so special. We've been hurt by so many injuries this season, and we end up clinching the division, clinching the playoffs, because I think Green Bay got to lose one more game for us to clinch the division. But for us to be 11-4 with the amount of injury we had, CJ, Terrell Smith, Tremaine Edmonds, Edwards, Tyreek Stevenson, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Zay Frazier. I think Montez was out for a while. The running game got hurt. DeAndre got hurt. Like, we could just go on and on. So this is sweet, man. This is what makes it matter. This is what makes it feel so good, because it wasn't guaranteed, CJ. You know, we had to beat teams, and we had to deal with adversity and pretty much play through adversity to get here, you know?
Yeah, man, you nailed it right on the head, man. The fact that the Bears had so many injuries, to me, at just a bad time. I think the biggest one for me was Roschon Johnson. You know, him going down, and we're saying who's going to be that running back, and all of a sudden we see DeAndre Swift emerge and start running better. We see Kyle Monangai starts running better. You know, every time we doubt this Bears team, they prove us wrong some type of way.
Right.
You know, and it's been the craziest thing to see. You know, it's crazy how we doing this podcast week to week, and we watching this Bears team just do some amazing shit. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know what it is, but it seems like every time we watch this team, and we had that one little creep of doubt in our mind, you know, they prove it wrong every time. But man, I just want to say shout out to this coaching staff. This is the best coaching staff I think the Bears have ever had, that I ever seen them have. The fact that these guys, all these coaches have all their players, all their guys playing at a high level. And yo, shout out to Santos. I didn't know that he was kicking against the wind at Soldier Field.
Right.
And the fact that he was making those field goals, yo, shout out to him. Because I kind of been hard on Carlos. I kind of been hard on Santos throughout the year. Like, man, he gotta be better. He gotta be more consistent. And yo, kicking against the wind, you can't get more consistent than that.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't miss a kick yesterday, bro. And it's just like the guys we're bringing up. Like, for example, man, we had Nashawn Wright come from out of nowhere, bro. Pretty much leading the league in interceptions or something like that, bro. Looking like he's going to be here for a while, like he's going to earn the paycheck, like he's going to earn his keep. And this is just one player off this team that they brought in, bro. And he's come on, and he's been pretty much what we needed since, you know, Jalen Johnson went down. I mean, he's not perfect, but he's going to come away with some plays. You know what I mean? He's going to take some punches, but he's going to give some as well. So. So this is just one guy, man, I've been super impressed with, man. It's Nashawn Wright, bro. Glad to have you on the team. I'm glad they found you. And it's cool to have you on the team, bro, because I don't know where our cornerback situation is going to be. Bro, we went in games without our number 2 corner, Tyreek Stevenson. I think he played today, but his name is not even popping up, bro. I'm not even looking for him. I don't even know what's going on with him. So, man, it's just a good feeling, CJ, man. It's just a really good feeling to be a Chicago Bear fan, man. Me and you have been doing this podcast thing going on 4 seasons, and it's been a lot of losing, a lot of frustration, a lot of cussing, a lot of anger, a lot of days of us coming up on this podcast, bro, trying to give the people hope, trying to give ourselves hope, trying to build ourselves up. And it's like now we finally getting the blessings, and the fruit is starting to bear. You know, the fruit is bearing, man. And it's way more fun. The time goes back quicker when you're winning. I'm just really appreciative, man, that, you know, we didn't do this in vain, and we're going to continue doing this as long as we can. That's all I got, man. I can't wait to see who we're going to play in the playoffs. That's going to be a whole nother episode. So, man, I'm hyped. Hyped. The more you play, you're really living up to this name of the Iceman, bro. He really started this moniker, the Iceman. Caleb Iceman. I like it, man. Well, it grew on me. But what's your final thoughts before we end this thing, man?
Man, I got to stop getting on NFL shot before I try to buy everything up in there. First of all, but man, this just a great feeling, man. And I can just feel a little bit what people were feeling back in '85.
Right.
Maybe not much because of the Bears' defense. It's kind of been shaky, but it kind of brings back that feeling, man. Like that feeling back in '85 a little bit. You know, the Bears may not be as dominating as the '85 team, but the feeling of it, you know, it's a good feeling to have. And man, Chicago's gonna be Caleb City, and I would hate to see the Bears leave. I would hate to see the Bears leave, you know, to go to another city. But you know, it is what it is. But man, the way that Caleb Williams, the way that Ben Johnson been coaching this team, the way the whole Bears been playing, man, and the players that they brought in, you know, to replace the starters that we have lost. They've been playing at a high level. I've never seen this type of play from these players before. I've never seen it. Like Nashawn Wright leading the league in interceptions. This is a guy that wasn't even playing on the team. He was cut. And the Bears brought this guy in and he performs the way he did. You know, you saw, and then you got the linebacker Jackson.
Yeah.
The way he played, and it's just crazy, man. So I'm just waiting to see who gonna be the next player to come in and just to have a big performance.
Man, same, bro, same, man. With that being said, man, we wanted to come in here and just, do the news live that the Bears have clinched the playoff spot. Green Bay loses one more game, will clinch the division. We want to give you a little bit of the post game, man, and a couple of stats about Caleb Williams, man. He had a bunch of stats, man, and some of the stuff I didn't get a chance to put in here, but man, DJ Moore is looking great. Caleb Williams is looking great. You know, clinching playoff spots, man. Ben Johnson and your staff, man. Cal Manun guy in the run game, bro. This guy's a 7th round pick, bro, and he's an absolute monster, man. Absolute hitting gem, diamond in the rough. Cal Manun guy, bro. Runs violent. He wants to hurt you, and it's great to us. We're actually making the right draft picks, at least on offense, and hopefully that starts a trend next year. That Ben Johnson and Dennis Allen. That if Ben Johnson can pretty much fit this offensive line in one draft and one free agency, hopefully that Ryan Poles and Dennis Allen can do the same thing for the defense, because our front four is terrible. Our edge rusher is not that great. It's got to be a complete overhaul as far as that defensive line before I can say let's open up our Super Bowl window completely. Right now, CJ, it's like, I'm trying to open up a pickle jar, and I got it a little bit, and I give it to you, like, CJ, can you open it? And then we crack it, we can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. They just come along, they open it. Now it's all the way open, it's all the way up. Once the defensive front gets fixed, once we get edge rushers and pass rushers, man, our Super Bowl window will open, and it will be open for as long as Ben Johnson is here, as Caleb is here, Dennis Allen is here. We just got to hit on the right picks on the defensive side of the ball, because Dexter's okay. Montez is okay. Billings is old. You know what I'm saying? Dio Bayo got hurt. Booker, he's cool, but he's still a little skinny, and he gets a little pressure. But we need more. We need a legit dog monster of the midway in the middle, man. So those are my final thoughts. I'm G Walker. That's CJ. It's been a great post-game show, man. The Chicago Bears has clinched a playoff spot for the first time since 2020. There's nothing that can ruin this day. There's nothing that can ruin this weekend. Man, shout out to the Chicago Bears. Shout out to Chicago Bear Nation. Shout out to everybody that's plugged in with us, that's followed us, that's watched us, that's stayed with us since me and CJ put this thing together in 2021. Yeah, probably 2021, 22. So that being said, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. CJ, you got anything else before we go, bro?
Yeah, man. I want to thank everybody on Twitter for showing G Walker love, man. We definitely want to do a third platform to put this show on. The way that y'all been blessing this man's page, the way that he's had people to come on this show, and to come on the show and just do it with us has been amazing. This has been an amazing season for the Bears, It has been an amazing season for CNG Podcast, man. This is just blowing my mind. I never could imagine the show getting like this quickly. And just the fact that it has is a true blessing to me. And everybody that's been watching us, coming in, showing us love, is all for y'all. I just hope that y'all like every podcast that we do. And if y'all got any questions for us, y'all got anything, hey, we'll be here to try to answer them as best as we can. But I'm just so thankful for everything that's going on. And I know y'all know my story for me having a stroke and everything. And man, just for me to be here in this moment, I'm just so thankful. And I'm just so thankful for seeing the Bears get to the playoffs, the way they have. Because I didn't think I was going to see it in my lifetime. I really didn't, man. We know how bad these Bear teams have been. We've been crying about the coaches. We were crying about, for players that we didn't have, whatnot. And the fact that we see this Bears team pretty much almost have everything that we need. Maybe not everything, right now, but I think if we get to that point, we just got to be patient. But the fact that, the patience kind of come a little bit, our patience kind of been stalled a little bit, by the Bears defense, and I think it can get better. But the fact that we gotta have a little bit more patience, and the fact that we're in the playoffs now, it's just so much sweeter. The fact that we can enjoy this Bears team being in the playoffs, but the fact that we have to have a little bit more patience, and maybe instead of wins, maybe a little bit more patience in the defense, but that's okay. I would take that, and being in the playoffs, I would take all that right now.
I didn't get that. Yeah, well said, CJ, man. And it comes from the heart, bro. Everybody knows CJ, man. Means everything that he says. A great person to work with, man. A great partner. Real laid back and a passionate Bears fan. So, he's seeing the CNG podcast. I'm again his CNG podcast. But we got some people that's been working with us, man, since we got on Twitter. I want to give a shout out to my boy, Soulback Sports Amherst, man, who's been with us all season. I want to give another shout out to my guy Andy from NFL Outdated, man. He always retweets. He comes on the show sometimes, man. He's been locked in with me on Twitter because I've got on Twitter. Then we got my boy, the Windy City Production. Shout out to my guy Rashad, man. He's been on the show a couple times. He's been very supportive, and it's cool that that we've getting all the people that really helped us build this platform, man. And I don't know what happened to my guy, Ty Smack Carl, but man, shout out to Carl, man. We miss you, bro. Then how can I forget, man? We got the OG Allen right here, bro. The third part of the CNG podcast, man. It's me, CJ, and OG Allen, bro. That is our football savant. That is our coach. That is our comedian. Allen is the third part of the CNG podcast. Then the last part of the puzzle, man, it has been a great find for us right now. Is my guy, Shad on sports, man. Shad from the South Side, who comes in with, well, boy, Shad, man. He's very intelligent, very analytical. He knows football, bro. He knows everything, man. He's a good guy. He's been part of the platform for the second, probably since like the third or fourth game of the season. And he's been a great addition, and his contribution to this platform has been amazing, bro. I don't sit up here and try to pretend like I know everything, because I don't. I can say the same thing for CJ. So when you're building the platform, you want to make sure you got the right people around you to elevate your platform to where the point that it's not coming off as narcissistic or it's not coming off as selfish. You know what I'm saying? So when I wanted to start this podcast with CJ, I wanted to make sure, and I wanted to know that this is a we platform, not a me platform. You see what I'm saying, everybody? 221 people. This is a we platform, not a me platform. I don't care if I don't get 10,000 followers, man. That does not matter to me, and it don't matter to CJ. As long as you guys enjoy the show, and as long as it reaches the people who it needs to reach, that's all we need, bro. We're Bear fans. We have fun, and we like to connect with people down the road if we can, and we'll work for anybody. And shout out to my guy Swifty too. Swifty Sports Network was on the show a couple times too, man. That's my guy Josh over there. Had his picture here too. So Swifty, Bears Den podcast, the Bear Review. Claws Up, Bears Up, Celeste, Honey McMahon. There's so many people I can name that's been part of our platform since we've been on Twitter, bro, and it's been amazing, man. So with that being said, I'm G Walker, the CNG Podcast. That's CJ, the CNG Podcast, and we out of here. Bear down. We'll be back with our playoff podcast whenever we hear the news and we got to play. See you guys next week for the post game for the 49ers. One love. Peace.
Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas, Bear Nation.